Hi, oh, how are we going? Welcome me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my beautiful avid viewers. How are we all doing today? I hope you're having an exceptional day, arvo, evening, weekend, during the week, wherever you are in the grind of the whole balance of life, wherever you are. I hope you're having the most high vibrational and making the most out of this exceptional experience that is life. So, what have we all been up to? I hope we've all been well. I'm feeling a little flat today, but the weather outside is ghastly with wind of about 35 kilometers per hour, coming through at a westerly. So it's rather nasty and ghastly out there and quite windy and loud. So I thought it is that kind of, cuddle up and sit and get comfortable with the hot chocolate kind of weather that would get into the next sign in line to be read. And I thought this was kind of kismet, considering the last sign was Sagittarius. We are now next in line to go for Gemini. So isn't that interesting? The opposites always coming through there. I do believe they even came through in Sagittarius' reading. It was absolutely crazy reading, that one. So if you've got Sagittarius placements, make sure you go check that one out too. But for now, we're going to do Gemini. This is a November and December. We are double decking it for this round, and we are seeing out 2023 in one big, bountiful, brilliant bite of whoa. As we do November and December together, we're still doing a Celtic Cross of standard placements, which I'll briefly describe these card meanings, and then I go through and clarify, which is where your storyline comes through. So stay tuned to the end. We've got a new addition that we're adding to the ranks today. The Mindful Meditation cards, a new addition to the set we are going to pull for you, as well as an additional extra at the end. So make sure you stay tuned for that. As always, this will take messages for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury placements of the sign Gemini. So if you've got Gemini in any of them placements in your tropical natal charts, then that's the one we're going with for you today. But let's find out what's coming in for the darling, the delectable, the duality of the Gemini for November and December of 2023. Yeah, I wish you all the very, very best of luck. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury for November and December of... We're talking about duality and, those twos. How funny that your reading should start then with the Two of Wands. Interesting. Ooh. What a challenge that's going to be. Two cards stuck together there. That's odd at best. And it's weird of the cards it was. The Hangman inverted with the Judgment inverted. Oh, and then Gemini comes out in the outcome. Your major. Gemini's major. We have a few majors here. The root of the reading, the moon, Piscean energy, as well as reflective. Of that heavy, heavy intuition. Spirit's advice, the Hangman inverted, outsider's view, Judgment inverted, and of course that outcome, you, Gemini, staying tall, proud, upright. Note, learn the lessons, don't atone for the choice. There will be a time where we're Five of Cups, grief-stricken with loss. The way the Hangman inverted with the Judgment inverted with the Five of Cups with that Lovers tells a story of its own right there. Through lack of intuition and acceptance and atonement of acts, choices, there is much loss and grief to come here. Beware of this, Gemini. Let's go through the reading, the root of the reading, the foundation, what it's all growing up from. The underlying energy starting with is the Seven of Cups. Lots of choices, some fantasistic, some realistic, some deplorable and some negotiable. But many there are in front of this underlying energy for this period for Gemini. We are very tantalized with the choices at the moment. We are very much taken in by the folly of choice and abundance, therefore of. We may be being a bit unrealistic with the fact that some of these options we wouldn't choose on our dying dollar. We would never actually pick some of these options, as nice as they are and as lovely as they seem to be. These aren't options that you would probably choose, not all of them anyway. Some, yes. Some, no. Knowing the difference between the two is, I suppose, half of the issue. Let's get into the reading now for Gemini, and let's begin. The current energy coming into the reading for November. The here and now for Gemini. A Two of Wands. Gemini, you're coming into the here and now very much looking at the reality of it and looking at the idealism of it, the planning of it before it came to be, to pass. This is Alexander with the world creation globe in his hand. This is the idealism that he had before creating the world by which he stands on now. But Alexander has come to a realization now that he looks at this world in its living, breathing influency and stands upon its earth and holds that vision within his hand within that same period of time. And he can see there is an indifference here. The idealism of that globe he holds in his hand and the realism of the earth that he stands upon. Are they one and the same? Is the desired outcome the outcome that is what you're living, breathing, standing on right now? Gemini, this is the questions that are plaguing you and keeping you up all night, every night. You really need to know where you fit or where it fits or how it works. Why are there differences here? Why are there non-samities? So much of that you can deal with, but not too much. Your challenge, Gemini, for November and December, and it's a challenging card. It is the Ten of Cups reverse. Sometimes we can love people but not get along with them. And the Ten of Cups reverse really does remind me of that. It reminds me of a time when we really got along and we loved each other, maybe during growing up years. But as adults, we don't see eye to eye. We can't even speak in civil tongue. We are disgruntled. We are verbally repulsive and perhaps a little vile. We don't get along. We don't even understand each other anymore. And it's been like that for so long, it almost feels like we never did. It's that kind of sentiment, the Ten of Cups reverse. It's coming to some real realizations we don't like some people, places, and things, mainly people. But realizing at the same time, maybe we are stuck with them. It's a real touche of a kind of situation. Creating the reading of the subconscious space for Gemini during this time period, though, is a very subconscious, nostalgic card. The Six of Cups. Nostalgia times long since past, Gemini, is what's plaguing your mind and your subconscious. You are thinking of a memory, a blissful one, of times long since past when your children were children, when you were a child, but way back when. This is no longer here and now. This is reminiscent of a past, no longer present memory, but thinking very fondly of this time and wanting to reminisce on this. Root of the reading, the foundation, what it's all growing up from, is Pisces major, the moon, disillusionment, disorientation, unknowing, the shadow. What you fear is beneath you, Gemini. It's right there. You try to ignore it. You try to not acknowledge it. And you try to pretend that the things that you don't understand, see, or want to delve into, your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, things that you lock up, don't want anyone to see or feel or think that you have, is coming through the ground this period. I feel like, especially around this merry time of Christmas and Thanksgiving and other things that we will all mutually experience throughout November and December of 2023. For Gemini, this is a painful lesson and memory of what it's not like anymore. I feel for some of you Geminis, darlings, what you want to come to be to pass for this period is not what is going to come to be to pass. It's going to be something else, just like all of 2023 has been. The past energy, what you came from, Gemini, is the Ace of Wands reverse. Lacking in force or a desire to bring forth any meaningful movement, ideas, strategy, or just zest in life. The outlook was bleak. And moving forward from that, there was some dysfunction with the Knight of Cups reverse. This is someone that is a bit of a player. They come in, they're very emotionally unbalanced, unstable. They want a lot from you, demand time, effort, emotionally get very invested, get very out of balance. This is someone that really just wants what they want when they want it. They're emotionally needy. Spirit's advice for you, Gem, through this period of November, December, the Hangman inverted. Just a moment, please. Sorry about that. Let's continue, Gemini. Spirit's advice, the Hangman inverted. There is a real sense here of needing spiritual enlightenment, but not being enlightened here. Going through much experience, but not retaining the knowledge, repeating these lessons and not learning from it. There's a real sense of repeating, not understanding why we're not getting different experience, but the reason why is we've not learned the lesson here, Gemini. Spirit is ringing it very strong. Throughout this period, there is much lessons to be learned in many fragments of your life, many fractures. The outside view of you, they see judgment in reverse. They see someone that will not atone, will not acknowledge that their choices may have led to some bad decisions which affected not just maybe yourself but others. This is someone that's been quite stubborn, almost arrogant in a way, but very headstrong and set. They won't change their mind. They won't be swayed. They will not atone for this. They will not acknowledge this. They will not take responsibility. And the hopes and fears is that by which you may see, Gemini, the Five of Cups. This is real grief and loss. Still having some prosperity, 2 cups still remain from the 5. But not being able to see it because we are so cloaked in grief and dismay and real sadness. It's layered it deep and thick and holy. The outcome is you, Gemini. Gemini's major, the Lovers. I feel that this is you coming into your duality and your perfect alignment of self, coming into a duality of perfection attainment, but also maybe finding this for some of you in another person, maybe place or thing as well. But this is something that will be tested moving forward, I feel. Where there were options before, now there may not be any now. It's really needing to ride or die. There is no grey area. There is no third way option here, Gemini. It's very ride or die. Very Bonnie and Clyde. Hard to acknowledge good, but it's even harder to acknowledge bad or when we make mistakes. But when we acknowledge these things, we grow in so much spiritual enlightenment. Then 1,000 good lessons that were easy to understand. Let's clarify these placements for Gemini for November, December. Here we go. Okay, let's clarify these placements for Gemini and the standard Celtic cross for November and December of 2023. I don't want to behave. For Gemini, please clarify this reading for November and December of 2023. Still don't want to. For Gemini, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. And please clarify this Celtic cross of standard placements for November and December for the sign of Gemini of 2023. All right, Gems. Let's cut the deck and clarify this reading for you now. So the current energy for Gemini, we have the Two of Wands, Spirits and Guides. Can you please clarify? Current energy for Gemini. 2, thank you. With the Page of Pentacles reverse. The challenge for Gemini, we have the Ten of Cups reverse. Can you please clarify the energy of the Ten of Cups reverse? Why is the Ten of Cups reverse? Strength in reverse, Leo's major with the Knight of Wands reverse now. Crowning the reading, we have that Six of Cups. Let's clarify that Six of Cups. Why is it Six Cups of Judgment in reverse again, Gemini? Root of the reading, the foundation. The Moon with the Five of Swords. Past energy, we have that Ace of Wands reverse. Please clarify that Ace of Wands reverse for the past energy for Gemini. Why is this Ace of Wands reversed here, please? Page of Wands reversed with the Seven of Wands reversed. Moving forward now, we have that Knight of Cups reversed. Can you please clarify the energy of the Knight of Cups reversed for Gemini? Why is that Knight of Cups reversed? Please clarify the energy of the Knight of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. What an arrogant. You're going to really have a fun with that. Spirit's advice for Gemini for November and December 2023. We have the Hangman inverted. The Star inverted. Aquarius is major. That's some very sad energy. Outsider's view of Gemini, they see the Judgment in reverse with the Five of Pentacles reverse. Hopes and fears for Gemini, Five of Cups. Temperance. Sagittarius is major in hopes and fears. They had the Lovers with Temperance clarifying for memory. Isn't that amazing? The outcome is the Lovers. Knight of Swords reverse. Please clarify further the outcome, the Lovers with the Knight of Swords reverse for Gemini. Why is the outcome the Lovers with the Knight of Swords reverse? Clarify further, please, the outcome. Two of Swords, another 2. How the reading started is how it's going to end for you, Gemini. 2s and 2s. Tower reverse is what's with the Ace of Wands reverse underneath that. The underlying energy, that Seven of Cups, now clarifying it, is the Tower reverse. There are a lot of choices, options on the table, Gemini. But you know, no matter how many there are, things haven't changed at all. A certain portion is still the same arrogant, polygamist, narcissistic. The other percentage is got no guts, no glory, no authority and no command. And the remainder are misfits of their own agenda. And 1% is perfect for you. Knowing these odds, knowing that out of 7 there's probably half an apple in there that's worth biting at. But knowing that no matter how many options there are, probably why you're losing a little bit of desire for this rat and wheel syndrome kind of spiel. Feels very repetitive and hypnotic in the way it's been drudged through to the Gemini. But let's go through these placements that are clarified and let's have another sneaky peek. Current energy coming to this reading here and now, the Two of Wands with the Page of Pentacles reverse. You know, like I said, this is looking at the idealism and the reality of it and wondering if they're one in the same. But lacking in the skill here to change this predicament. Knowing it's an issue, feeling it's an issue, but not knowing how to put that into action or make it matter or put it into gumption, as we say here in Oz. The meaning of the mind to put into action of thy hands. The challenge, Gemini. Ten of Cups reverse, Strength reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, Leo's major coming through here. Look, this is realizing that we really don't like some people and connections, maybe even parts of ourselves. There's a lot of acceptance that needs to happen here and it's not happening. This is why this is challenging you here and now. You're lacking in the strength, tenacity or will to even try with this or even, you know, acquire attention to this or even give it any type of acknowledgement at all. The Knight of Wands reverse, you know, this is an arrogant individual, in all honesty, that comes off Knight of Wands reverse is lacking in a journey. They don't want to move forward. They're very stick and stubborn in the fact that they are stagnant in the force or the idea or the passion, I guess you could say, to want to. This is very cumbersome. This is very red flag warning for me. We're losing the love, we're losing the will, and we're losing the want and the love. The heart, the want, the strength, the need to do anything here, Gemini. This is a big issue. That's why it will be your challenge. You've got to get invested in it, in life, in something that's true to you again. Subconscious mind of Gemini is thinking the Six of Cups, Judgment in reverse, nostalgia, times long since past, and realizing that they're not the same here and now, and maybe you're not able to bring that back. But you're not atoning again. You're pushing the envelope, you're placing the blame, you're going with sentences like if, but, or, and. Not just me, I did, me. Say, you know. You're deflecting that responsibility. You're not shouldering that. You're not learning from this. Or because of this, this is why this will never come to be to pass now. Why it will stay a distant memory. Something from the past. You haven't accepted, Gemini. Something that's come to be to pass, but you still haven't accepted it. The root of the reading, the foundation, where it's all growing from, the moon, Pisces major with the Five of Swords. Good catch, Red. This is the unknown, the obscurity, the delusion, the darkness, the shadow. Going deep and dark into the recesses of what scares most people just in thought. Realizing we need to battle for our will, for our agenda, just to be. And being met with some real resistance, real opposition, very strong opposition. And realizing we could lose this, we could be the dejected, we could be squashed off these banks and march with no swords, no victory. The past energy, that Ace of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Seven of Wands reverse, whoa, all Wands reverse. Gemini, in the past, you are lacking in any desire or for something to take fruition Everything fell flat, flavorless. Page of Wands reverse is someone that is very needy, can be over the top flamboyant, but is very fiery with their temper, very unstable, very demanding, very arrogant, very forthright, wanting your attention and your favor. Maybe this is a younger individual that's got you really hot under the collar. This is someone that can really get you taken off the beaten path, can really devise your attention, take your sway. And with the Seven of Wands reverse, you're not making any gains against this individual. They're absorbing you wholly, solely. They're taking you in, even if you don't desire it. It still was in the past. And moving forward from that, the Knight of Cups reverse with the King of Swords reverse. This is an individual that offers a lot, but is in it for a one night, not a long night. This is someone that is very here now, gone the next, a real player energy, someone that offers a lot but isn't willing to invest it. And this is someone that can be quite malicious as well. Has a real razor tongue that can be real nasty when they want to be. Has real malice. And really quick with the tongue. Spirit's advice for you, Gemini, is pretty hard to swallow. Hangman inverted with the Star inverted, Aquarius is major. This is hardships, beyond hardships. This is feeling uninspired, unenlightened, unspiritually acknowledged and or knowledgeable. And because of this, you're starting to lose hope, faith. Spirit is telling you there will be moments of real trials and tribulations that will really test your spirituality, your self-belief, but more importantly, your hope and your dreams. You must trust in thyself. The outsider's view of you, they see the Judgment in reverse with the Five of Pentacles reverse. They see someone that won't take atonement, take responsibility, someone that's deflecting all that and is being a bit arrogant. Five Pentacles reverse, though, is saying that this person has gone through much destitution, through monetary security, housing loss. And they are still trying to build something here, even though they have had many setbacks. This person has had to pay a price, whether people think it's fair or not. Hopes and fears, Five of Cups with Temperance. Sagittarius is major, I found very enlightening. Look, Gemini, we are going through some real loss, real grief, real sadness, but there is something here we can still take seed of and move forward with when we're ready to. And Temperance is bringing that in home, saying that through this process you will be tempered, you will become more balanced, you will become more stable, more strong, more patient, more resilient, more everything has a time, has a place, has a progress and a process to go through, Gemini. And there is much a set of progress and process for you during November and December, and much of it is learning internal, spiritually, and through your mind. The outcome, the Lovers, you, Gemini, the Knight of Swords reverse, and the Two of Swords. Gemini, there is a connection here, a spiritual enlightenment of self, person, place, or thing, what this attains to for you, but it is being tested, and it is something strong that you really feel a heed to and connected with it during this period. The Knight of Swords reverse, though, is saying there is lacking in force to move forward with this, though. We're really sitting on our hands, we're being very reserved, and we're not putting any forceful action here towards this, though. With the Two of Swords, I'm seeing there is a decision that needs to be made coming before the end of December, Gemini, whether you are to take this up wholly, solely, or whether you're going to cut it, run and dry. I see you don't want to make this choice, but you do have some fears and some affiliations and some affections towards this person or people, because it could refer to two. Literally. Gemini, there is much going on here, and you've got a lot going on, internal, external, all around the clock. So I think you could probably do with a mindful meditation card or two just to help smooth this out. But I do want to say thank you to all the Geminis watching for all your support during 2023 this year. It has been one of the most... the year of trials, tribulations, and enforced change. It's been one of the hardest years for me from memory. I want to thank you all for watching my content, showing me your support in the community as well as here. I thank you all so much. Couldn't have gone through this period without each and every single one of you. So thank you. Gemini, we have dancing is a pathway of expressing your deepest inner thoughts. Dance to feel free. Put on some music that brings back favorite memories that encompasses happiness, friendship, and freedom. Dance, do it wherever you have space. Feel the joy that this free movement brings. Really let go. Enjoy the motion in your arms as they swing and your legs as they glide and stomp. Sing along if you wish. Engage your whole body in the freedom of dance. Extending our roots and deepening our foundation helps us journey through the storms of our own lives with greater patience and ease. Hilary Nicholas. A grounding meditation. Sit or stand comfortably with your feet flat on the floor. Imagine roots growing from your feet deep into the ground, helping you to feel stable and fully supported. Focus on your connection with the earth and feel the connection deepen each time you exhale. Allow stressful thoughts to be pulled from your mind down into the earth with each out breath. Notice your mind clearing, leaving you calm and grounded. The other card to pull was I stand in my truth, Gemini, and it says grow tall. Sit or stand with a straight posture and relaxed shoulders. Imagine a golden thread drawing you up straight from the top of your head, elongating your spine. As your breathing slows, focus on the tense parts of your body and give each part permission to relax. Take slow, deep breaths as you do so, saying the words let as you inhale and go as you exhale. Notice how you grow taller as you relax. I stand in my truth. Extending our roots and deepening our foundation helps us journey through the storms of our lives with greater patience and ease. Dancing is a pathway of expressing your deepest inner thoughts. Gemini, I think that's a lot of food for thought for you for this period, actually. And I think those cards could sum up a little bit of an extra bite of information for you to engage in if you so choose to. But that, of course, is up to you. Well done, Gemini. It's going to be a hard end of 2023 year. But I know you'll become stronger for it, and I know that you can do it without batting an eyelid. Because you're tough, you're duality, and you're just dapper as can be, Gem. Take care, have heart, and I'll see you in 2024. Till then, light and love from me, Redsky, here at Righteous Rings, Raw, Righteous, Real.